Welcome back to Biafra News Support Biafra, people of goodwill at Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, I bring you another update coming from Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa's official X-handle. He posted a news headline from Punch News papers coming from Tèrrøríst, the Chief of Staff Lagbaja, saying that Army will respond to security threat in Southeast. All that. Chief of Army Staff vows. Are these people serious? You see how the Fulanese always leave what is in their own eyes and trying to remove the one in other people's eyes. Why their own is bigger? Go and take a look at the terrorism going on in the north. How bandits are sacking and killing people in their communities and villages, sacking them and relocating their own families. You go and take a look at how they are ambushing soldiers in Niger, or is it Niger, in Niger state. Go and take a look at how soldiers are being ambushed in the north. You will not see Lagbaja or Musa talk about it. Always Southeast, Southeast. We know what they are doing. They want the world to believe there is also a huge insecurity in Southeast. But they are the ones. They are the reason there is insecurity in Southeast. The reason they will keep being neutralized. And we're not hiding the defense of Biafra land. They have been warned and told to withdraw their terrorists from Biafra land. They are not needed. This Lagbaja telling you that Nigerian army will respond to security threats in Southeast told you that 120,000 Boko Haram and their families surrendered to Nigerian army. And you believe that. They want to recruit more because the ones they recruited and deployed to Southeast has been neutralized. So they want to recruit more. They are the cause of insecurity in Southeast. And the whole world knows that. They want the world to believe there is insecurity in Southeast. But we are here to put the whole world on notice. We have seen videos of bandits ambushing soldiers, shooting down a helicopter, shooting down a Tèrrøríst army helicopter, killing and sacking people from their communities. There are a lot of videos of all this terrorism in the north, but you will not see them talk about it. They are always focused on Southeast for the world to believe there is also insecurity in Southeast. Nigerian army are the ones creating insecurity in Southeast, bringing silent war to Biafra land. So the soldiers that have been ambushed and continue being ambushed in the north, they are not talking about it. Sacking of people from their communities and the killing, wiping a whole community, a whole village by bandits, they will not talk about it. It's always Southeast because we have a fools that cannot shut their mouth, that cannot stand as men with balls and shut this Fulani element up about insecurity in Southeast, knowing fully well that they are the cause of insecurity in Southeast. We have a fools. The reason we gave those fools vote of no confidence, they don't represent us. They have sold themselves peanut very cheaply to the Fulanese. So, dear friends, before I continue, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. And please tune in once you get notification. If you don't get notification, search for Biafra News Support Biafra and watch, share, and subscribe. So, dear friends, we must continue with this very update. Biafra Prime Minister posted this very news headline from Punch newspapers of Tèrrøríst Lagbaja, Chief of Staff, saying that Army will respond to security threats in Southeast others. Nigeria Army Chief of Staff vows. No, I'm sure you will come with them, though. Come with them and see with your eyes. Okay, huh? Here in the those unrepentant Boko Harams, you people are reintegrating into the army, or you people are giving army uniform, deploying to Southeast. Because they will keep meeting their end in Southeast. So Biafra Prime Minister posted this very news headline and said, you are the security threat in Southeast, and we are dealing with you decisively. And I'm going to go 247. And they will keep kissing the dust in Biafra land. I wonder what Tèrrøríst Chief of Army Staff will use to deal with the Biafrans. They thought it's like before, when we shout only with mouths and call on the world to come to our rescue. We are going to receive Wotowoto promise. Nigerian army and police are the security threat we have in the southeast of that contraption called Nigeria. Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa and Bridget will make sure that Biafra angels do their duty in dealing decisively with the terrorist army and police of Tèrrøríst. Tèrrøríst state. So, dear friends, pay attention as we continue with this very update, because I'm going to bring you the full update from Punch newspapers. I just want to bring this update in full for you to know the reason we gave those fools vote of no confidence. The Fulanis always talk about insecurity, security threats in Southeast. You will see Lagbaja vowing to restore peace in Southeast. Go to the north and see how farmers are crying every day that after selling their farm produce, they will use it to pay tax to bandits they imported. These Fulani elements imported from other African countries. To do what? To subdue Biafrans. They have been trying to make the world believe there is insecurity in Southeast. And we'll keep proving them wrong, putting the whole world on notice. We are defending our land. Fulani bandits, they are not in Biafra land. They have been flushed out, but some of them still proving stubborn to come. They receive Wotowoto. As they should go and ask Asari Dokubo. Those Asiwana boys he recruited, they are nowhere to be found. If you're coming to Biafra land, make sure you write your will, your last will and your last declaration. So Biafra News support Biafra. It's bringing you this very update. And I urge you to tune in once you get notification, because I'll keep bringing updates. That is the only support I need. So we'll go straight to this very news. Pay attention as we continue. Coming from Punch News, it said Army will respond to security threat in Southeast others. Chief of Army Staff vows. Okay. The Chief of Army Staff, Lagbaja, on Thursday said the Nigerian Army will continue to respond to security threats in Southeast and other parts of the country in accordance with laid down procedures. Are these people serious? Do you see how they lie through their teeth? They lie both sides of their mouth. The people crying every day in the north that they need help. How many times have you seen Tèrrøríst army lined up with the armor tank and healers going to the north and to these villages to help the farmers and the villagers and the residents of the state and communities that have been crying out online? Have you seen them the way you have been seeing them patrol and they troop into Biafra land? The answer is no. Have you seen them invading a mansion in the north with the armor tank the way we saw in the video? They did in Biafra land? The answer is no. You see why we gave those Eflefus vote of no confidence? Because if I thought those Eflefus have ball, they happily say all those Eflefus, they have the balls. They will ask the Fulanis, what exactly are they looking for in Southeast? There is a lot of insecurity and the security threat in the north. Why are they not talking about the north? Why do they always sideline the terrorism and the killings going on in the north and talking about Southeast all the time? Who are those causing insecurity in Southeast? Who are the security threats? Are they not the ones coming to Southeast? Before now, we all know how they were patrolling all over Biafra land. You will see them in villages. You will see them in communities roaming around with the armor tank lined up with the armor tank and the healers. They will be bombarding Biafra land with their Tucano fighter jet, or should I say bomber jet, in Southeast until Biafra gallant men started neutralizing them, resisting them in every means. That is why you no longer see their helicopter hovering around Biafran space. These Eflefus cannot ask the Fulanis. You people are no longer needed in Southeast. Rather, they will be the ones, or should I say they are the ones inviting them. You will see some of the so-called Southeast Eflefus in Senate, House of Assembly, governors, telling you how they went to Abuja and pleaded with their excellency to deploy more soldiers to Southeast. To do what? To terrorize their own people. But I'm happy that we have a government now. The government that is for the people alone. This government don't joke with the safety of our citizens. That is bridging. If not for Biafra Prime Minister and our gallant men, only God knows. Only Chukwu Kikabiama knows what the Fulanis would have turned Biafra land into. Those Eflefus don't care. Imagine Lagbaja telling you that the army will respond to security threat in Southeast. Where are the security? They are scared of calling Biafra Liberation Army because our gallant men are dealing with them. They keep saying IPOB ESN. There is nothing like IPOB ESN anymore. It's Biafra Liberation Army. Biafra Resistance Fighters. Jaguar Battalion. Obuligwe Battalion. And they will keep dealing with them until they are all flushed out of Biafra land. We saw how they were trying to bring back their foot soldiers that were flushed out before now, until Biafra resistance fighters started searching all Biafra bushes and forests, flushing them out. And we also saw some of videos of Asari Dokubo boys, Aswana boys. There is no way they have not tried to make the world believe there is insecurity in Southeast, and will keep proving them wrong. And they will keep being neutralized until they are all flushed out of Biafra land. Because unity is not by force. I sometimes I'll be asking myself, how and why did we find ourselves with these kind of people that don't know what stay on your own, let me stay on my own is? And how did we find ourselves with some fools that can't stand and say, this is what our people want. We no longer want you in our land for peace to reign. Stay back. Go to the north where you are needed. Well, dear friends, I'm sorry. Some of you will say I talk too much. It's just that looking at the happenings and the way of fools are pretending not to know this happening, it gets me angry. So we must continue. He said the army will respond with force against the government, well, the military-grade weapons. Lagbaja spoke at the headquarters of 6th Division of the Nigeria Army in Port Harcourt, River State, while inaugurating project executed by the Division General Officer, commanding GOC, Jamel, and to close the Chief of Army Staff 2nd Commanding Officer workshop, which began on Thursday. He said, such a response from the army against security threat would be swift enough to protect innocent citizens from any harm. Go and first to protect the lives of farmers in the north and the villagers that are being killed and sacked from their communities. First of all, go and protect them. Lying through their teeth, lying with both sides of their mouth. It's only those that don't know what the terrorist army can do that will believe their lies. So we must continue. We must continue. And he said also what has happened with the attacks on the troops in the past. I believe it is one of thing. But the troops will continue to operate within this environment to ensure that peace is sustained. All this news is getting me upset. Okay, we must continue. On his tour of military formations, he said, since yesterday, Wednesday morning, I have been engaged in a tour of formation and the unit of the Nigerian Army under the 6th Division area of responsibility. I was in Uyo, which is the 2nd brigade area of responsibility. The security situation in this area of responsibility has generally improved, all thanks to the work that our troops are doing and the support of the stakeholders, especially the government at sub-national level, and other critical stakeholders in our society. Dear friends, I'm really sorry. I don't want to continue with this very update. It's none of our business. It's none of our business. My only business is the caption Biafra Prime Minister used in posting this news headline of Tèrrøríst Lagbaja. He said, you are the security threat in Southeast and we are dealing with you decisively. So, dear friends, I will stop here and read some comments from dear friends before we round up. First person said, don't mind them. They think they can deceive us again. Never. Okay. Another person said, true. Today, I was harassed and extorted money from the Nigeria police because they found a Biafra old currency, 5 shillings. Note, is it not £5? Okay, it's 5 shillings. Note in my wallet at their checkpoint before Air Force residential area. Okay, bus stop Enugu. Okay, another person said Nigeria Army and police are the security threat we have in southeast of the contraption called Nigeria. There is no two ways about that. And somebody posted when late Buhari said, I will speak to Biafrans in the language they will understand. Buhari and the Biafra Prime Minister post picture. I mean, he said, I will speak to Nigeria in the language they will not understand. And he's speaking it. And Biafrans are telling him to continue. Biafrans are telling him to continue. Chief Tèrrøríst, you are welcome to Biafra land. Please kindly visit Biafra land on your own. Biafrans will love to serve you a nice breakfast. As you send them, the land of Biafra will continue to swallow all of them. But come alone first. Come alone first. Another person said exactly 100% they will continue to collect Wotowoto until they vacate our land. Okay. Another person said, which other response is he talking about? All Nigeria forces have been in Biafra land for years, extorting, harassing, abusing, kidnapping, and killing Biafrans. So what more can they do now that they haven't done for years? The only difference now is Biafra Defense Force are fighting back, and we will continue to deal with them like never before. I trust our formidable Biafra Defense Forces. Okay. Another person said, this chief of army staff is the evil we have in the southeast, and he must surely pay a very big price. They know they are the real problem we have in the east, but they want the world to believe that there is security threat in southeast, or there is a security in southeast. Well, we'll keep putting the whole world on notice, and Biafrans are saying Wotowoto promise on zoo killers in army uniform. This is Lagbaja crying out that soldiers are being dealt with. They will respond. That means they are recruiting. They are training some Boko Harams, some unrepentant Boko Harams to send them to Biafra land. They will meet their end. Let them come. So that is it, Biafrans. Wotowoto promise continue, and Wotowoto remains the code. The more Tèrrøríst try to come to Biafra land to kill Biafrans, the more they come to Biafra land to kill Biafrans, the more they meet their end. The more they meet their end, and they will keep going back in body bags. Thank you. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. May Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect our gallant men, strengthen them more and more, and give them victory in all fronts against the enemy, zoo, terrorist killers in army uniform. And God bless you, Biafra Prime Minister, for all you're doing to make sure Biafrans are free from that contraption. Thank you. Chukwu Okike is your strength. He will continue to guide and protect you for us. Thank you all. Don't forget to share. Tune in once you get notification, and share as you listen. Invite others to listen, subscribe, and share. Thank you.